A story about digital fluency. Di had worked as a nurse in a small rural town in outback Australia. She had been used to learning about new medical equipment and technologies that were needed in the hospital as they were introduced over the years. Di had a daughter, Ali, who lived a few hours away in the city, and they would talk once a week on the phone. Di didn't have a mobile because she had never needed one, but she was aware that Ali used her mobile all the time. Ali said that if Di had a computer, she could email her some photos of her new garden. Di didn't know anything about using emails and felt a little bit embarrassed about it. After that, Di encountered moments where she felt confused, embarrassed, or left out because of a situation where she either didn't have access to certain technology or didn't understand how it worked. When Di retired, she decided to move to the city to be closer to Ali. She soon found that lots of the world was now online. She kept hearing phrases like, "Just search for us on social media," or finding out that an event she would have gone to was only advertised online, or that the discount was only for people on an email list. Di had limited digital literacy, and it affected her daily life. Prensky, as cited by Brown, 2011, page 1, states that members of the baby boom era and Generation X are often referred to as digital immigrants, since their level of exposure to and competence with using technology varies, and they did not grow up with it. The older generation are typically listed as digital immigrants, as they have come to learn to use digital technology later in life. Vodonovich et al., as cited by Wang, Myers and Sundara, 2013, page 1, explain that digital immigrants are assumed to resist new technology, or at least have some difficulty accepting it. According to the Australian Digital Inclusion Index, 2018, page 6, people 65 years and older are Australia's least digitally included age group. It is not always the case that older people have trouble using new technologies, but there is a pattern of lower levels of digital technology use amongst the older population, and this lack of exposure leads to lower levels of digital fluency.